As per usual, there's a little bit of a challenge, so it looks like ants have taken up residence in this pile of dirt. Well, it's raining.
This is illegal labor on Mother's Day.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Coming to you live, not really recorded, from my garage, mostly because it is really bright outside. So this way you can actually see me while I kind of explain what the game plan is today. Today, doing a big project outside. It's going to be garden related. I kind of talked about it. I'm adding an additional bed, garden bed out there. So I've had the plan to do this since last year, and this will accomplish three things, I guess, technically. First, it's going to give me some more pretty aesthetic garden in my backyard, because right now my backyard has been predominantly growing veggies. See, everybody's outside working today. Backyard's been predominantly growing veggies and food, not necessarily so aesthetic. Front yard, I've been trying to work on the aesthetic a little bit, even that kind of has been a process. So this bed is going to have a little bit of aesthetic. It's also going to give me a little more room to grow some root veggies. So I'm super excited about that. And then it's the kind of start of the patio. So making it pretty and enjoyable to just go sit outside. So let me show you what my plan is. And I guess I won't talk a whole lot because the neighbor is hammering something. That's fine. Let's go work on stuff together. Okay, so back here is where I want the patio. Let me show you. So you can see you come through the side gate, and then I want to keep this kind of a grassy area with a garden around it. And then over here, pretty much from where you see the dirt over to where the tree is planted, I want to make that patio. And then along the back of the fence area, there will be more garden so that there's kind of a separation between the spaces. I'll put a little bit of garden here too, and then a little bit of garden on the side, and then start filling in patio. The pavers over here, I'm going to put along the back part of the fence, and the purpose of those is to keep the dirt from falling through the fence, because I want to elevate that garden bed just a little bit. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, is putting those stones back there and then starting to fill in the dirt. Okay, as per usual, there's a little bit of a challenge. So it looks like ants have taken up residence in this pile of dirt. Let me see if I can show you. So they are frantically trying to clear their eggs out, their larvae or whatever it is. You can see some there. It's all a part of nature, so I will just scoop them out, put them into a bucket, because I want to get as much of that out of this garden bed as possible, and we'll go from there. I don't really want to poison or sprinkle diatomaceous earth or anything, because I don't want to kill other beneficial bugs. I just want not an ant colony in there, so...
A significant just where it was needed. Gleaming black as night, cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye of time. Nobody is losing. Faces merchant change, but your face remains the same. The swallows will be here by dawn. And when we're finally sober, they'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt. We'll always remember how it felt.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna have to just kind of pile dirt where I need to. Sorry, ants everywhere. I need to move the dirt and kind of disrupt the anthill, just so that they know that we're not doing it here. And then I'm gonna have to just leave because they're very aggravated. They're attacking everything. So far I haven't been munched on, and they're just black ants at least, but still I don't really want to get munched on. So yeah, I'm gonna disrupt the dirt a bit, and then it's the heat of the day, so I might go get some lunch. Okay, we're back at it. Let's do it again.
A significant life, just what it was needed. Clean in the blackest night, cloistered in injustice, dead. And in the eyes of time, nobody is losing. The sparrows will be here by dawn. When we find it's over, they'll be gone. Trees will bloom and ice will melt. We'll always remember how it felt.
it's starting to look a little bit more like a garden bed now. So let's go look at my compost pile and see how that's doing, because that will determine if I need to buy more like dirt and compost or if I can just use that. But I think this is looking pretty good. So you may be thinking this is a really wide garden bed. That's because I'm going to be putting probably like bushes and taller things that are mostly just for decorative purposes in the back. There's already a lilac over here, and then that's a choke cherry over there. So I'll just kind of continue that vibe. So it'll just be flowering bushes across the fence there. And then the front part will be where I'll put like flowers as well as other veggies. I have some cabbages that I need to transplant, so I'll probably put those in here because I don't know where else I'll put them otherwise. And then that will extend over this way as well, but I'll have to move. There's a fig right there. It's early, it's hard to tell, but the kind of mulchy pile there, that'll need to be elevated because it's already kind of sunk in the ground a little lower than it should be anyway. And then this is increasing the height. So, and then over here on this corner, I'm gonna do my blueberry bush. Let's go check the compost pile and see what we're working with. Let's see. Worms. So you can see it's looking pretty good. Yeah. Some things just aren't broken down in the way that I want. That's sweet potato, I think. So I don't know, maybe it needs to go a little bit longer. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking it might need to go a little bit longer. Well, it's raining. It's been coming down for the whole day, pretty much consistently. I think it's only stopped a couple of times. So I will not be doing any more work, but you can see the garden. Boop, boop. Okay, well, now I've ruined it. So out there, got that garden bed finished and planted out, which was kind of a rush. I didn't finish showing the rest of doing so because I wanted to beat the rain, like rainy days and stuff like that, just so that the plants would be super happy, which I think they are. From here they look perky, but we'll have to go take a look on a different day when maybe the weather is a little bit better.
This is illegal labor on Mother's Day.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Mother's Day if you're a mom. I am just going to kind of give you a recap of what I have done because I finished it. We had multiple days of just rain all day long, so I wrapped it up real quick. But let me just show you kind of how the garden is doing. We'll do just kind of a quick little peek here. So here is the garden. As you can see, the weeds really enjoyed the rain, so that's something I'm gonna have to continue to deal with. But the radish box looks amazing. I've already thinned out a ton of radish, so I'll just keep doing that. The carrots are coming up over there, which is super exciting. Got a lot of stuff. You can see little seedlings now, so they're actually big enough that they're doing things. They're starting to get secondary leaves, or they already have. Strawberries are taking to their new box, which is cool. I also noticed I had this little random volunteer come up here, and I think it might be a cucumber, but I'm not 100% sure. Get out of here. But yeah, the lettuce took. We've got, along here is rutabaga, those little tiny seedlings there. Got all of those over there. The trees are looking great. The rhubarb is going crazy. Well, one of them is, the other one, I don't know what the deal is. And then to show you what I did for that garden bed that I added in. So here is what I've got thus far, and I went ahead and planted it out. So you can see there's a couple pavers to keep it easy to access. I had talked about putting bushes back along the fence, but I think actually what I'm going to do is just make this all food production because it's raised up so much higher with some better soil. So I'm going to do probably like tomatoes or maybe beans along the back so that they vine up. But right now I also put my larger cabbages. So there's a Copenhagen cabbage there, some Savoy cabbages to the side, got some cauliflower down here, kale along the back, kind of there, you can see. And then some herbs as well as creeping thyme to be between the paths. This was not thriving where it was, so it looks rough, and we'll see how it does here. This might be too much sun for it, but it was already so close to not making it that I was like, well, let's give it a go. I also was able to get a ton of these bricks on sale. They were a really good price and actually became a better price than getting the pavers, which was kind of my original plan to make the patio with. So I will be doing some awesome brick pattern work when I'm making the patio. I'm really excited about that. Yeah, that changes my plans a little bit as far as what I was going to do here, but I think it's going to look even better. So lots of things happening. I know this was kind of a not very much of a show video. It was more of a tell video. It's just tough when, like, you know, weather forces you to operate quicker than you were planning and that sort of thing. And there's plenty more work. There's plenty more things. I will have other stuff to show you. So that's okay. I hope that you all have a fabulous week. I hope you have a great Mother's Day if you're celebrating, and I will catch you all next time. If you like this video, please subscribe. There's other stuff I do. I'm kind of a cool person sometimes, most of the time. I don't know. But I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new.